On July 5th, 2024, Mike Hoffman was working in northwest Nassau County, Florida, in his official capacity as a legitimate private investigator with a valid state of Florida private investigator license. Mr. Hoffman was parked in a church parking lot conducting surveillance of his adult subject when he was spotted by the pastor of the church. Mr. Hoffman was asked to leave the church parking lot, and at that point, Mr. Hoffman immediately complied and left the church parking lot, relocating to the Winn-Dixie parking lot across the street. The pastor of the church incorrectly believed that Mr. Hoffman was filming children, so he called the Nassau County Sheriff's Office and reported a suspicious person filming children.
Nassau County 911.
We just had a gentleman come up. It looked like he was recording a bunch of our kids that were outside playing. We sent him over to Winn-Dixie. He said he was waiting on somebody, but now I'm literally sitting here watching him with binoculars, watching all the kids.
Yes, sir. And you said that he was watching the kids with binoculars?
Yes, he's currently still watching them. I can see him through the window.
We do have an officer headed that way. Just let me know if he does leave.
Okay, is he in Hilliard or is he coming from Callahan?
Yes, sir. We have one in Hilliard.
Okay. All right, I'll be here waiting for him.
Yes, sir. But if anything changes or he does leave before then, just give us a call back on 911, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Bye.
Deputy Gray of the Nassau County Sheriff's Office was the first deputy on scene and made contact with Mr. Hoffman. In less than 30 seconds, Mr. Hoffman informed Deputy Gray that he was not filming children, that he was in fact a private investigator working a case involving an adult subject. Mr. Hoffman immediately provided to Deputy Gray his valid state of Florida private investigator license. Watch as these Nassau County Sheriff's deputies ignore actual evidence that proves Mr. Hoffman is in fact a legitimate private investigator working a case involving an adult subject. Instead of de-escalating an already tense situation, these deputies choose to escalate, lie, commit slander against Mr. Hoffman, illegally detain Mr. Hoffman, and solicit a trespass against Mr. Hoffman.
What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man?
Hey, we're getting phone calls that you're with binoculars watching kids.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm working.
Working what?
I'm not watching kids.
Okay, what are you doing then?
I'm an investigator.
All right, did you call the sheriff's office to say that?
No.
You're supposed to do that. You got some ID on you, brother? And you're in the middle of the parking lot, not even in a parking space. Okay, you're in the middle of the roadway. Do you have ID on you or not?
Have I committed a crime?
Anytime that you are a private investigator, do you have a Florida ID on you?
I have my investigator license, sir.
Okay. So you're saying that you're an investigator. Do you have ID saying that you're an investigator? Is
that my investigator's license?
Okay, it is. I thought you handed me the wrong one. My bad.
I thought I did too, maybe. I have a concealed weapons permit. I don't have any weapons in the vehicle.
Okay.
When you said that, I thought maybe I handed you the wrong one.
That's okay. That was my bad. So typically, you're supposed to notify the sheriff's office if you're going to be doing any private investigations whatsoever. But you're also blocking the flow of traffic right here. You know what I'm saying? How long are you going to be here for?
I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Well, stand by for just a minute. Are you investigating somebody at the church?
I can't discuss that.
901-1001, can you come over here? 77.
Here's more. About a minute out.
Hey, officer. I'm the pastor over there.
What's up, brother?
So when I pulled up a few minutes ago, he had the left-hand corner of his shade up, and he was filming kids.
Yeah.
So
hold on.
That's why we got here.
Might want to stay back over there, brother. Go back over there. Huh?
I have a right to hear this.
You don't have a right to hear anything. You go back over there. I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay? Okay? I'll talk to you over here.
Yep.
Tell him to stay over there. He says he's a private investigator. Here's his ID. I didn't get a chance to run him yet.
He doesn't give him a right to film kids.
Oh, I know. 100%. He's supposed to also call the sheriff's office and say that, hey, we're doing this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
He's been argumentative since day one, or since I got here.
Yeah, you can't film children. So I want him trespassed. I don't want him near it. And if you put him in jail, lock him up.
If he's not on the property, I can't trespass him.
Well, he was on the property.
He was on the property when?
Yeah, he was right there when I pulled up and filming a kid.
Okay.
So you can hear it. I mean, I saw you filming a kid with your window thing up. You're videoing it from our parking lot. It's against the law. Lock him up. Thank y'all.
All right. Well, hey, let me get your ID if you want him trespassed.
Yeah, I want to.
Okay. Hey, Jones, you do me a favor? Find out if Winn-Dixie wants him trespassed, please.
Yeah. And I want that video camera, like it needs to come.
Hey, Jones, do me a favor?
Yeah.
Find out if Winn-Dixie wants him trespassed, please.
Yeah.
He is solicited trespass. That's against the law.
It's okay.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Dan Jones, 1198.
Thank you. I appreciate that, sir.
All right.
Yeah, find out if they want him trespassed.
Yeah, please. Go in there and solicit trespass.
Hey, good.
Alpha
So
10-182.
there's this guy who's filming kids at the Journey Church across the street, and he's parked in y'all's
27
parking
comes
lot.
back to
They're
Hoffman,
filming or looking
out of
at them.
Jacksonville,
Y'all
Valid,
want them
1054,
trespassed?
1029. 1054 on any calls
Alright,
for private investigators today.
Nice.
I had no idea about that.
26 seconds.
10:01 for 5207. I spoke with the manager, Winn-Dixie. Do you need her 43? They definitely want him trespass. They said they don't want anybody on the grounds doing that.
10-4, yeah, if you get her information.
Sure. Just have your license. That way I can just add you in the call or add you on. Yeah, it's really weird. He's tried to lie, say he was a private investigator. They just ran him. He's not a private investigator. So, and he's just sitting there creeping. I don't know what, why. Said he's an investigator. He's not a private investigator. Yes, sir. Yeah.
May I ask you what you asked them, told them?
I told him to go out here illegally parked in your parking spot, and yeah, I want him trespass. They're like, yeah.
And that's all you said?
That's it.
Is the body camera running?
It is.
Okay, thank you.
As of right now, yes, sir, you are. You are being trespassed from the Winn-Dixie.
For suspicion of what crime am I being detained?
As of right now, you were videoing from across the street. That's what our call was about. And now that they want you trespassed, you're being detained.
Who wants me trespassed?
Winn-Dixie.
Winn-Dixie wants
Yes.
me trespassed.
Yes.
So I'm being detained for trespass.
Currently, yes, sir.
You understand how the law reads trespass? Right?
You can-
I must first
okay.
be given the opportunity to leave the property when told by a proper agent of that property.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to argue with you.
That opportunity.
Okay.
So once again, am I being detained? Deputy, am I being detained?
Once I give you this trespass warning, you'll be able to leave.
Sir, that's a yes or no question. Am I being detained?
Yes, currently you're being detained.
For suspicion of what crime?
We got a logo being made with a thin blue line through the logo. So that's going to be on all of our shirts for it.
Cool.
So, and it's going to be on the back. It's going to say we back the blue. So, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I'd beat the brakes off of him. I couldn't do it. And I'm a pastor, and I would beat the brakes off of him. Hell, I was like 15 years old, 16 years old. I smarted off to a cop. He locked me up for obstruction of justice. Then he beat the daylights out of me on the way to the jail. Wow. And I looked back and I was like, I was being belligerent. I probably shouldn't have been. I was. And I think back on it, and I'm like, man, I wish that y'all could still do that. Because of people like this. See, this is when you wish those body cameras weren't around. Because, back in the day, if you'd have done this, they'd have been like, yeah, you're being detained. Let's step behind this bill. Are you the supervisor? Huh? Cameras. That's what I was just telling. That's one of my church members.
Supervisor, I've been detained here over 30 minutes.
You're not detained. You're getting trespass warnings from here, and you're getting trespass warnings from
I am detained. I'm not free to go. He's had 30 minutes to write a trespass warning, and I'm still here.
Get out of here. You've been trespassed from Winn-Dixie. You've been trespassed.
1373 signal 77.
You've been trespassed from here, and you've been trespassed
illegally.
You have your chance to leave. Now you're detained. Not a problem.
Hey, to hold up the rope.
Go ahead and trespass.